You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for game one. Back with that after this. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about set to go. And on the mound now, Kevin Gausman.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Means 30 years old now, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that.
So 2 down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Austin Hayes. The Orioles trying to break this one open here in game one. And he grounds one to the right side. Johnson sends it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Orioles 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Game 1 of the division series. Here's some real power at the plate. Justin Johnson. The wind of the pitch. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Cowser in position. And there's one down.
Woo, he was all over.
Set for the last half of the 7th. And now for the Jays, Justin Johnson. Means back to work. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
Almost a loud start to the.
Now it's the second baseman, Justin Johnson. He's already homered in this game. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A massive home run. His second home run of the game, and we're starting over. It's 3-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Fires over to Guerrero. One up, one down. So 2 down. And now the right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate. Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
2 down, nobody on. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. A lot riding on this next at-bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
And he hits a ground ball right side to first, and that is that. Orioles held in check there, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. And the final score here, 4-3. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boog. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in. And I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of Game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit. Not where you want to be. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And on the hill, Alek Manoah.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
So 2 aboard and 2 out, scoreless game. And now the right fielder, Anthony Santander.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
And a pitch. Up the middle, Johnson. In plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. Orioles nothing. Blue Jays coming up. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Justin Johnson next up for the Blue Jays. This guy with light tower power. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
Base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So first and second with 1 gone. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. Two on, 1 out. Maybe a 2-ball. 5 to second. Pulls him off the bag. One down. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
This at-bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
2 outs. Bases full. And now for the Jays, Rafael Lantigua. 2 outs. Ground ball to the right side. On the run, sent it over to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
So the lineup flips over. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
And a pitch. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that.
Now batting, second baseman, Justin Johnson.
Yeah, get the pitch and drive it, huh? Ladies all day.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Now batting, second baseman, Justin Johnson.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. And it'll be first and third now after that miscue. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. One out, base is empty. Justin Johnson next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered here in this one. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Safe at second. He legs out the double.
All over that one right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
One out, runner at second. And the batter is George Springer. And there's ball four.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
2 on with 1 out. Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. Wells throws over, and he's back in there. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Santander moving back for it. Pulls it in on the warning track. Rafael Lantigua next up for the Blue Jays. Bounce to the right. Wong. They take the force out, and that is that.
This is what you call taking care of business. When you've got home field advantage and you win the first 2 games of the series, that's what you come to the ballpark to do. They've worked hard to get to this point. Now they're in the driver's seat. We'll see how they do once this series continues. But so far, they've set the tone.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Fans, our final line.